What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Wednesday, the hump day, as it always is. November 9th, 2022. I am Joe from the Buckeye Cast, bringing it to you every day. Hope everybody joined us last night for the YouTube Live. We had Mr. Gary Stokan, the president and CEO of the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. He joined us for an awesome interview. He was with us for over 30 minutes. Amazing content, gave us a lot of insight into the Peach Bowl and just the bowl process and how they interact with the playoff committee, the CFP committee. So I thought a lot of useful information in there. And he also talked about some of the events that they do around the Peach Bowl with the players, so really appreciated his time. You can go back and check that out on our channel. If you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll get notified every time we go live. We always do a Sunday night show at 8 p.m. Last night was a special occasion because we were able to get Mr. Stokan on. And of course, we talked about the new CFP rankings, which is what I'm going to get into right now. So what do you guys think? You happy with this top 4? What about this top 10? It's a little dicey around 9 and 10, huh? So if you haven't heard yet, Georgia is still number 1, Buckeyes number 2, Michigan slides up to 3, TCU up to 4, Tennessee slips down to 5 after the loss at Georgia. I could have dropped them even further personally. That they were never in control of that game, and if that rain hadn't come on in the second half or late second quarter and through the second half, they could have got smoked by like 40. Man, it was not pretty. Anyways, who else do we have here at 6? Oregon with 1 loss, LSU with 2. They're sliding up 3 spots. USC with 1 loss at 8. And then, like I mentioned, Bama with the 2 losses at 9. Clemson with 1 loss. They dropped 6 spots. The big movers of the week, and couldn't make me happier with 1 loss at number 10. So looking at TCU and Tennessee, it seems like they want to give Tennessee the opportunity to slide back up into the top 4. I think, not that I want them to. I don't know if they can hang with any of the top 3. I think Georgia, Ohio State, and Michigan will all beat Tennessee pretty easily. Just got to play defense. Tennessee hasn't really played a solid defense except for Georgia. So that Bama defense is not solid. No, go look at the stats. TCU is a touchdown underdog this week at Texas. So this could knock them out, and Tennessee could slide right back up into the top 4. They don't really have anybody coming up. They got Missouri. They go to South Carolina and to Vanderbilt. So most likely Tennessee is going to finish the season with just the 1 loss. But their resume, other than Bama, I don't want to hear about quality losses to Georgia. That was not a quality loss. You got smoked. Don't look at the score. Watch the game. TCU, again, like I mentioned, underdogs this week. So we'll see if Texas does beat them, they're gone. I'm not sure the Big 12 is even in a position to make any waves or have a contender at all. I mean, who else is there? There's nobody in the Big 12. And same for the Pac-12, honestly. USC would have to make some major strides to move up, in my opinion. As you can see right now, they're 1 loss, but they're behind LSU. So with 2 losses. So who else? Michigan, they got Nebraska. Illinois, that game before they come to Columbus is a dicey one. That's a week from this Saturday, so about 10 days out. It's at the Big House, which is good for them, but still, Illinois is gonna try and run it down their throats, and they play good defense. You know what Bert's gonna try and do? He would love nothing more than to tweak Jimmy Harbaugh. Those guys go way back, so. I did want to point out a few things I noticed at the end of the top 25. This is where you get these quality wins and losses comments, and they talk about people's resumes, the committee does. So Washington is 25. They got Oregon coming up. Kentucky 24. Obviously, an SEC team gives anybody that beat Kentucky gives them a quality win because now Kentucky's ranked, right? Florida State, Clemson beat them. Gives Clemson a quality win, a ranked win. UCF 22, Illinois 21. I'm surprised Illinois hasn't slid up a little bit. I'm surprised they haven't moved up, and then Notre Dame, they're at 20, beat Clemson. Again, they're going to use it for Ohio State too, saying that's a ranked win. So I think it's hilarious how they start ranking some of these teams that have played the top 10 teams and say, oh, these top 10 teams have all these quality wins and losses. Look where these are all ranked. It's like, come on, man. I'm not sure anybody deserves to be in the top 25 like Florida State. Ugh. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. I hope you guys will go back and check out last night's interview if you didn't watch it live. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, all the bells and whistles and everything else. And really appreciate your time. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.